Alright, so welcome back. So last time,
Unbreaking Balls.
Setsu and Neri, you guys did a little bit of investigating, and after going to the guild hall because you had recently lost a party member, you wanted to get some new a new party member while also trying to figure out what to do next, which is where you guys ended up getting partnered with Tobias, a Dampier, who, similar to you both, experienced some weird phenomena in the arenas with the monsters like changing or mutating while fighting. And so the guild hall had put out this little quest to check out what's going on in the surrounding woods where a lot of the animals that are taken into the arena are from, just to see if anything in the habitat seems strange or anything of that sort. At which point you had all encountered this strange humanoid creature that was commanding these three dog-like beasts that had flowers on their heads, which you had fought. And at the end,
cool again. It was cool something stupid.
yes, the Chupa Cowboy.
Yes, that's
yeah,
what
the fucking cowboy. That's right.
Yes, and at the end you had met with this woman who used a vine to like stop the Chupa Cowboy from moving, and at which point you had a brief conversation with her about how she didn't really want to fight, but she was willing to talk with all of you, and so she started to her home, which I will pull up, but we can start.
Cool.
It should be this
one. Oh, nice.
Alright, I'm here.
So yeah, you guys can place tokens, do what you need. As you
Obviously not placed. Wow.
I can place, that's fine. But under she says, so feel free to sit down where you sit. Is there anything that I for you all?
It's a bit of an ask, but have anything could cure the wounds?
I certainly find some to assist all the scar I have on you. Anything else?
Is this another, like, tea-obsessed PC?
Another tea-obsessed
You can't not have D&D tea-obsessed PCs. It's just kind of a thing.
What do you mean by another?
Fuck, why are we like here again? What are we looking for in the forest?
I mean, we're
Oh, why the animals were going all weird. Yeah. Why were all the animals going all weird, Mrs. Woods Witch? What about that?
So she heads off to a separate room because this was asking for like, any healing that sort. And she a bit just it takes long to grab. She has like a little medical, and she comes up to is it okay if I
Please do. If there's anything I can do to pay back for this.
As long as we're fighting for now, with this. As for your question, you were curious about the strange creatures happening in the area, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, specifically that, we just faced. That is now.
Oh yes.
Next.
As well, what was he hunting?
Yeah, that was my other question, but I forgot, but now I remember.
Make perception checks.
Yeah, look at this.
I can like one in my brain, but I can't. Actually, hold on. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pull up just like a roll dice on my phone. And I think my bonus is -1, so I can do it from here.
That's correct.
Not the best roll I've ever had.
I rolled -1, 16.
Damn. Okay. Tobias?
Yeah. Sorry, my mom came in. What do you need me to do?
Perception.
Mom, I'm talking to a girl. Me right now. Is that what you said?
No.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
in
no,
D&D.
okay. As you're all like walking around, you notice the house seems very, for the okay. I know how it's like shown on the map for those of you, but it's fairly basic, right?
Mm.
There doesn't seem to be many like trinkets. She has like the couch, which I guess Tobias is laying on, and she's wrapping you. She has like a few things here and there, but it's not that much. There's no like animal skin that would not be there in actuality. There's no
Okay.
signs of like animals. You do see, however, like I mean, from her token, you can pretty much gather like what she's wearing, right? It's very like dark colored clothing. You don't see like she's very like pale as well. And as she's like walking around and like bending over to help Tobias, you can see as well she has like this pendant of like that has like 3 stones on it.
We tell anything more about those stones, or
One is for each of one of her and her sisters who are also like weird elemental witches, I think.
Can you make if you want to know more about them?
Well, I like surely Tobias would be the only one that could see it. She's like attending to his wounds, and so
we
Well,
both
she was like
necklace.
still. Well, I'm still saying like while she was walking around, like you could still catch a glimpse.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like hidden, and it swung out when she bent over.
Either make like a nature check or arcana check.
I'm better at Arcana than Nature. Whatever.
That's just wrong, huh?
That is just wrong, yeah.
As for Tobias,
The most magical fucking ranger I've ever seen in my life.
Tobias, you can recover. Okay, you can recover 17.
Huge. I count this as a short rest.
This is not a short rest, right?
Okay, yeah, that's
I
fine.
turn it into one.
Be attuning to my thing.
As for Neri, okay. So as you like catch the glimpse, it really like catches your eye, Neri. You know, stones are just stones. Why would someone like ever wear them around their neck, right? But
That's exactly what I'm thinking, yes.
but like as you start to like, and you don't get that much of a glimpse of it, but you notice that one of the stones on there, sign of a glyph on it.
Okay.
And you feel like you've seen this, at least some of this glyph before.
Okay.
Fuck, we seen glyphs before.
I didn't say you all, I just said Neri.
I know, but I'm thinking about like in general throughout the whole last 2 campaigns.
There are glyphs in dreams I had. I'm trying to remember.
So as I was saying, the hunter, him and his dog, they were searching for something. It's not the first I've seen him or in my area. They've also harassed various other adventurers like yourselves, various other travelers. They seem to be an object that has been hidden away for quite some time.
What's the object?
Feel that now. It's hidden for a reason.
How do they know they didn't?
They are not the how should I phrase this? That they work for know of it.
Who do they work for?
Of its history.
Being very red about him, Miss Witch. Very direct lizard.
You do like to ask questions, don't you? Well.
Getting answers, actually.
She's, from what you can see, it's nice to have company from time to time. I miss this. Well, are from a realm a bit different from ours, known as the Feywilds. And the one in charge there, or whoever is in a while, since I've gathered information from that side, we are looking for that has been lost is somewhere in this area.
Okay.
That cunt who's in charge of the whole Feywild.
Not necessarily in charge of the whole Feywilds, but one of the sections of it, one of the sects.
Damn, you'd think he'd send stronger dudes.
That's
Or she
important.
might be a she or that, you know, especially with the Feywild.
She like pushes into Tobias's wounds. Like, I wouldn't say that they need to be stronger. They seem to be doing quite the.
Some of us, yeah.
That's just great. Well, you see, but if it's that important, I mean, surely there must be more people out there looking for it.
Others.
Now, would these be friends and colleagues of yours, or might there be some more, looking for some trouble, wanting for their own desires?
Well, I don't have many colleagues, as you say, anymore. I tend to live a very secluded life. That mist is for.
So first off, you don't want anyone to find you, but purposely
Correct.
found us, and I'm beginning to start to think that it was on purpose.
Well, you were being attacked by those beasts. It's okay to occasionally help out, especially something interesting off of all of you. And at this point, Tobias, as she's like tending her wounds, she kind of like lifts up her notice.
What the fuck?
Lifts up her
You'll
mouth.
notice, like
This bitch
her
is like a
lips up.
snake. She's got like a.
She like opens her mouth and you can see like inside she has two very large
What?
fangs in her mouth. Not unlike you, Tobias.
Wait,
You just said your fucking smiles, mate. Fucking hell.
Wait, so she does have fangs? And they're like mine or not like mine?
Not unlike
Oh.
they are.
It's a full vampire.
That's not the only thing I sensed as she like closes her mouth. The two of you back there are also quite interesting.
Now, and I raise my brow. Or like an eye ridge or whatever the fuck snakes have.
I honestly don't pick up on that at point just because I don't know physiology.
Well, I look at them like do a weird sideways blink, I guess.
Yeah.
So how does this all link back to these strange animals we've been tasked with investigating? I think originally our on foot agreement was you could tell us about that and we wouldn't tell the city where you were at, I think.
I can
Was that the agreement we came to?
I can answer some questions, yes. But
Yeah, so how does this weird Feywild relate to the, I guess, are the animals being influenced by like the Feywild artifact / presence or something and they're getting like mutated?
Let me ask you this, just before we move on. That sword of yours.
Yeah.
How? It's not anything one would naturally find.
No. We found it in the jungle. Actually, the city that I'm from, we found it in the jungle, and then we started researching it from memory of backstory, I think.
I see. It's very.
As for how it got into jungle, I would not be able to tell you.
Well, it's most definitely not of this plane.
Yep.
But in similar to that vein, it seems someone has acquired some sort of stones, some strange, most likely.
Always fun stones, bro. Always magical stones.
That seem to be causing some transformation within some creatures. As for how they go about it, I am unsure, as I've not seen these stones before. I have not, but from what I have encountered a few of these strange creatures that have been affected myself. the mutation gives them very specific abilities. In most cases, it seems to revert them into a more primal or archaic state.
Just say this like primal version.
If you wish to call it that in some sense, yes.
Is this like an anime meme or something I'm missing here?
Isn't that what they call fucking Bowdown and Kyogre and shit?
I don't fucking know, dude. I haven't
Russian?
played any games since.
Primal reversion, yeah.
Okay, right, there you go.
Yeah.
So this,
yes, but it's not
these
necessarily that. Sometimes it is just a.
stones and this Feywild shit that's hidden around, are they one and the same?
I have not been in the presence of a stone conclusion, but I would assume that the work seems to be done by
Someone of a similar mind.
Is the person who created these, or
person that is sending them out to hunt this item, and if the person that is, but I would assume that they, or what their intentions to get both, but I would assume that they.
okay?
Oh, so you think the animals are hunting, predators are hunting for this item as well, do you?
That could.
Right.
What would they be doing in the city? Like,
I mean, they got captured fame, so I think it's captured
yeah.
random.
Yes, so for these games, as you say, your city protectors come out and capture animals from the wilds, and something happens that forces this mutation at some point.
After they get captured?
Yes, that is what I would assume.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so if it's actually get captured, they might be in possession of the stem then. And they're just able to mutate the animal.
Oh, so, right. I thought it was just some kind out in the woods, like, changing up the creatures, but it's not. It's some dude in the city changing creatures, like, in the arena process, and then releasing them from the city.
What do they have to benefit from doing that?
If they can make creatures go looking for their artifact thing.
That would be a question for the one doing the process.
So, how... Okay, alright. We have a very... If we wish to invade this, we have a very easy avenue to start with, which is how the fuck are they releasing them? Unless a secret underground tunnel to go through the gates. So, we can, like, camp out the gates and have a look what happens.
Well, I mean, because we can't come in through, like, a tunnel.
Yeah, but it had a gate at the start.
So I'm just saying, if there's already, like, underground structures, there could be, more than just
I don't think it was underground, per se. I think it just went through, like, a wall, but I could be wrong.
I try and recall through my numerous times fighting monsters in the arena now, like, they always just come out of, like, a gate or something similar to ours, like, they come out through, like, a floor panel, or, okay.
Yeah, it's generally pretty similar.
Okay.
Whereas on the opposite side, the animals are...
Okay.
But what's on the other side of that gate?
We have, like, lazy movement. If we go to the arena and someone's, like, runs up the gate, goes in, it opens, and you can have a look around.
I have crazy movement speed.
Could be the move. That could be the move.
It's like one of those garage doors closing, you have to slide under before.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones grabs his hat from on the other side. What is our motivation for investigating this stuff? Like, why are we doing this?
That's valid.
Well, I think I personally have motivation, but I don't know that I share it with you.
I think that I do as well. But I think my question's going to be answered by the fucking wood witch.
I think I have more
Instead of
questions for her
investigators.
before I investigate more. It's the reality for me.
Well, fucking after right now.
Because I was kind of zoning the whole thing situation. That was like real, like wasn't like an alien or something, or like. Okay, so so I kind of stand up, brush off the coat a bit. I look. I'm really sorry. I do have to ask after you showed me your fangs and all. I'm looking for a vampire. I'm really hoping for someone as kind as you. It's not you. Have you killed my dragon-monk father and turned my whole clan into vampires against me?
Bit of a fucking nice question.
Quite the story you tell, question and
I feel like she
have there.
probably wouldn't tell you what she did.
I don't believe we've ever met, or that I've dragon, as you say.
Alright, well, question number 2. Do you think You being a vampire, you know anything about another vampire biting my dragon monk and the rest of my monastery?
You're very single-minded, aren't you?
Well, the only info I have to go off of is that, you know, they might be somewhere here. And the only vampire I've seen right now. Vampires might talk. I think it's safe to ask if you might know another one. And maybe if I find this rune and if it's of use to you, then
Can you
you
make a
give me some
persuasion
information.
check, please?
Yeah.
Just to see like how open she's gonna be,
Yeah.
not necessarily like,
Oh.
yeah. I was long ago bit, and she like kind of points to her neck, and you can still see like these 2 dots to show like that someone bit her. It's been quite some time, and I've grown to live with it, so I'm not entirely sure what may have happened to you or your family.
No worries. Well, Tobias will look to the. So we look at some good like rocks.
I mean, I think we need to fight in the area. Fight in the area and try to get through the gate. Try to investigate that stuff.
So what if you're able to disclose, what kind of motives do you guys like are kind of feeling? Because my whole thing was she's a
I'm not
vampire.
disclosing what I think this is.
Okay, my bad. That was the rune. My bad.
How do we fucking make a like unique story if we fucking know what everyone else is doing?
No, okay, never mind. Sorry, I call it natural. I'm just curious because I'm trying to think of what I would want to do.
No, everyone roles differently. I just like to
There you go. Let it
sort
out
of
a
keep
moment.
things
Yeah,
on the low and they come out organically, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine was revealed at one point, but if you guys don't remember, I won't bring it back up.
I mean, I feel like I've hinted at some backstories more than
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Must have been a little longer, let's say.
Well, I'll like do a quick here in bones, and I'm just like, all right, this is getting way to the
And
arena.
I'd be how much activity you do.
What is that?
Yeah, you got pretty fucked up back then, man.
You were helped so much at this time.
I see. Well,
That's right.
thank you.
Feel better after a little nap time.
Taking care of my well-being, and
I see.
I'll fight you. But if you ever wanted to, please let me know.
I have left that life behind a long time.
I see.
I can, on the other hand, but I am quite done.
And with that, I'll.
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Let's get you back.
When the other cunts walk out, I will not yet walk out.
I'll definitely walk out.
I will ask. You were inquiring about my sword wise, which of the woods, and you said they're not from the clan. Do you happen to know which one it might be from? You're more than welcome to have a look if you can provide me with some information about it. Yeah, it's quite important to me that I sort of get more information.
Well, if you don't mind, so I can look at it better.
Yeah, I'll draw it and then like turn it around so I'm offering her handle.
As she begins to like inspect it, she like walks around, and like your sword is, it's like a. Can you describe your sword?
Yeah, it's. I had a picture of it. I think that I sent to you back in a million years ago when we started. I as like you know how fucking Neanderthal used they napped their tools like other pieces of stone. They made it out of like flint and glass and like that. I picture it as sort of like that, but like out of obsidian-ish, with like white veins running through the swords and from ribs and such.
Yes.
But it's also like hazy when you look at it. Like it's hard to focus on it entirely.
Yes. Okay, I see it. She like puts her hand on it and like immediately like she puts her like finger in her mouth, and as she like takes her finger, pricked her, but she wasn't even like touching the blade.
She's close.
Yeah, you be careful, I suppose.
Never seen something like this.
Yeah, there would be.
various things.
Do you have any on those things?
Dealing with the Fae, it seems can only be considered the opposite from the Shadowfell.
Okie dokie.
As for how and why
The
it
light
is
rise.
here, a more interesting question to investigate.
Do you know much about Shadowfell? I've never heard of it, so
I myself, I've only experienced one or two encounters, but even then my memory of them, for some reason, is very hazy. I've encountered them and something happened. But I would suggest you be careful with this weapon of yours.
yeah, usually be careful. You wouldn't happen to think that the Shadowfell shit as he became a vampire? That seems beyond theme. Some things I've seen.
It might be one of the reasons you encounter before then.
Yes or no, basically.
It is possible.
No, you can just say no. That's alright, I'm gonna get upset. Mrs. Woodley.
I myself, like I said, is very hazy for some
Alright,
reason.
we'll do some hypnosis memory digging or something at some stage probably. Or I'll just use a spell if you're happy with that, but who knows? We'll talk again some other time.
Come back here as long as there is no fight.
Can I roll perception to see if I smell blood when she pricks her finger?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you're not there though, are you?
We're walking out.
Yeah, but there's no way you'd smell blood from that far. Like, come on, dude.
That I don't.
With an 8, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I'll take my sword and I'll say, well, if this artifact shit, this Feywild artifact thing, if the situation grows more dire and you think they're getting worse or whatever it is and you need it protected, let us know because we might be available to assist depending on what the artifact does or is and or who is hunting it.
I will keep you all.
Catch later. And then I grab my sword, I leave.
And we were already gone.
As
Yeah,
you exit, you see, Tobias and Neri outside waiting for you. The witch will come out and say, "Feel free to come again. I now know how to find you all, but to leave, just follow the small beam of sunlight passing through all the fog."
My eyes are a little stiff. Oh, shit.
I also send us a medieval fantasy DM if you find out more about these weird creatures that are mutating and stuff because we're on the track.
With you all again, though I try not to leave the forest.
But magic, right? You magic us a message.
There are methods.
You could use sending or something to get us to it, or
There are methods.
inch a little bird or something. Anyway, bye.
Alright, with that, you all begin to, I don't know if there's any discussion you all would like to have.
So, health looking like my discussion.
The health?
I do some stuff if I have to. I think I have key, right? 4 out of 6, and I can do, spend 2 key points, roll martial arts, die, regain the number of hit points, plus a proficiency bonus. I could do that if I needed to.
I mean, I'm pretty high on spell slots.
I also can rage another time, I think. Oh, wait, maybe I can't. How many times can I rage? Oh, yeah, I can rage one more time. I'm not a vampire bites, though.
I got a fuck ton of spell slots if you just want to cure wounds, I guess.
I don't remember what my house It's probably that I do just a short rest, right?
You're 4/5, maybe.
I don't need any healing then.
I'm half. I'm asking as if you couldn't see, but I would just so much differently. Maybe 1. I mean, I'd be fine, but I'm also a front liner, so it might
I mean,
help.
PSL slots.
Okay, then yeah, go for it. If you think we're good, maybe we can migration though back in
I
the.
feel like if we, well, obviously, yeah, if we continue adventuring together, it might be pertinent, but Nelly and I don't, we tend to avoid, like, front line until the enemies come to us. We have ranged options. I don't know if you do, but it might be good to invest in some if you're going to stick around with us.
All
Because
right.
otherwise you'll just be getting hit from like every fucking angle while me and Neri's back sniping. I am proficient in getting up this when I need to, hence the sword and all, but I prefer to be tactical about my combat.
I think I'll have a strat. Kind of will pull off his fucking cape, and you see just this giant tattoo all along his neck. You know.
I've seen this before. I haven't before.
Well, let's just say when I get a little extra pissed off, I can throw punches from pretty far away. You know, I got a quick step in me. I can throw a few punches and done, you know, keep up. So,
What about like a bow?
bows don't really have much of that, but I can breathe dragon breath too.
Oh, small.
Generally, we don't want to be restricted to when you're pissed off to use our range options. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, if you do, if you die, you die, and we'll find someone with some more range. But look, hopefully not. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we just met, fellas. Like, really, yeah. I know what's at stake.
Alright, well, let's find somewhere nice to short rest and go back to town, I suppose.
So as you guys do that, you guys.
I'll say we won't end up getting a reward for this quest because it will be like the government who's at it, and the government's the one who gave the quest. So.
Alright, so you guys go ahead and short rest if you need to.
I shoot to my field.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
don't
here's a
need to.
question for you. You already have 3 attunements.
What is that?
You have Bloodwell Vial, Cloak of Protection, and Ruby of the War Mage.
Give me a cloak of protection.
No.
Could use protection.
Hmm.
He could have. He has the intelligence too. So.
I mean, the Ruby of the Mage I can like very easily circumvent by just being like, I drop my shield/sword to cast my spell. I don't have it drawn yet. I think that's what I've been doing this whole fucking time. Completely forgot that I could use my sword as spellcasting focus. Yeah, I would unattune to the Ruby of the War Mage, but I would still keep, obviously.
Alright. I mean, yeah, it separates from your weapon if unattuned, so yeah. Alright, so I will mark that. So you attune to the new weapon.
Yeah, I think we named it.
Yeah,
the Pyre Blade sounds like some shit from anime, so it's just fire.
Over the course of the rest,
Also,
Tobias.
a nerd named it in the nerd shop, bro. Cecilia not a nerd, he's named something cool.
But Tobias will, like, unwrap his wound and like all of his other maybe more like small gashes or scratches around his body, like just kind of steam up it and heal. He's kind of. I'm trying my short rest more like vampiric regeneration, even though I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
You just got that shit wrapped up and you're unwrapping it.
I mean, look, they're most closed. Few.
This guy.
What the?
Kidding. So as you guys do that, but yeah, you guys take.
Yeah, I just like one hit die, so I regain the something plus something. I go back to full, but yeah, I don't need to use much. Probably. Oh, no, you can just leave. I'll get up soon and fuck.
No, you're basically full.
Yeah, now you're full,
like,
pretty much.
Okay, so thanks. Now get up soon. I need to fucking take some drinks to fit anyway.
Okay.
Just be like, ibuprofen, guys. I'm not like a weirdo. I'm gonna like well, I'm a weirdo, but anyway.
We're talking about yeah.
Whatever. He gets to get up from short rest soon, and
I didn't go
he
drugs.
should like test, and I'm gonna get up soon and have some fucking ibuprofen for my headache.
All right. So after you get out of the fog,
Yeah, from a nice stump to leanest.
any forest before heading back to town.
Is there anything else to do in the forest?
Yeah, she mentioned having some sisters that might like fighting. That sounded fun.
Yeah, those are the other witches.
There's
we
other
haven't had a
witches.
good gauge of how. Yeah, there's two other witches. They're on the bounty board in the guild hall.
Are you guys down?
So if it pays well.
That's sick.
Jesus.
I don't really
like
get
you
any
guys'
on how
attitude.
strong she was, but she did like cut herself on my sword, so she seemed a little bit clumsy.
I don't know if clumsy is the word.
God, I want her to fight me. I mean,
It's like a place where you can like go every day, like just fights in the city. That's like the whole thing city.
no,
There's two
no,
places.
that's what I'm up to. It's just, you know, sometimes it's like someone you really want to fight or like punch because you think like they could take it more than others, you know?
This is a really weird like. They talk about having a crush on someone, man. I think you need to process some things.
Is that no? Doesn't have crushes on lots of people, and although I do crush lots of people, I don't think I have crushes on them.
Whatever you
I don't know,
I do crush on them, and he just starts to like ramble off to himself about like the logistics of.
Yeah, I'll say that too. And
Yeah, I look Mary again. I raise my snake eye ridge in imitation of huge gestures I've seen. I still don't know how to fix it up.
yeah, so eventually you guys get back to the gate, and you know you don't need to go to the like new people gate. You guys can go to like pretty much the guards just ask you,
Returning person gate.
person, humanoid. Sorry, and as you return, like the guards ask for your ID to check and to go around and avoid anything. And with that, you guys are
Ask
back
one of the
in
guards a question.
the city.
Well, no, I do ask one of the guards a question. When getting our shit checked out, I would say to the guard, we have a business opportunity that we are pursuing. Which gate or like region of the city would be best to bring in large like cargo in or out of? Is there like a best way to go doing that? Do you know?
It depends on the type of cargo you're trying
Big
to
crates.
Usually adventurers like yourself would want to use the gates here in the middle sector.
We
Like
probably use the docks, wouldn't it, to transport large goods? That's a good call, guard. Thanks for your help.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
those
ships
are
they carry large shit all the time.
Well, yes, but if you're trying to get things from out of the city, like from the wilds here, you can't exactly go directly to the docks. If you have stuff from other places and you have a
Don't know why you brought up the wilds, but that's right. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
because right behind you is the forest.
Yeah, but I don't do business in the forest. I'm a businessman. I do business
Well, yes,
in
but
cities.
there are trails.
Look,
There are trails to get throughout.
I think I'll go with the docks, but it's okay.
He just like looks at you really questionably, and like his friend is like on the other side. He's just like, did you hit your head up there? Did a boar hit you a little too hard?
I'll let that insult pass.
Do you need to get checked out?
No, I say that out loud. I say I'll let that insult pass.
Jesus.
And then I continue through the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of meekly follow behind him. And just, sorry.
Okay.
It's like, what are you looking at?
I feel a little out of place in a party with the two of you. Just
I think I have a +10 to intimidation. I probably should have that, but that's right. I feel like intimidating a guard just to get some like vague info.
Okay. With that, you guys are back in the city. Where we're heading. It is like afternoon, almost evening.
When I attuned to fire, by the way, my sword would like dissolve, disappear, and the blade of fire would become like black because it's becomes my fucking next blade warriors feature. Yeah. So that's I wasn't expecting that to happen, so I probably would have been quite shocked during the short rest. But hey, it happens.
Your weapon just dissolved.
Yeah, it dissolves my longsword, my black one that I've been using thus far. It would just like dissolve, like separate into the air, and the blade of fire would take on a similar color, like black with white veins through it, and be a bit hazy.
I think that's only after a
Well,
long rest. Not.
Well, whenever this happens, then
Yeah, so that would only be
I
the
contemplate
hex
for that
warrior
happening.
feature, which turns a weapon into your hex weapon. My
Yep.
understanding.
But
Yeah,
is it just an
that's-
action to do that though, and then it lasts until long rest or whatever?
Blade.
Mm.
Unless I'm misunderstanding and you're talking about Pact of the Blade. Because there's like
I'll
a
read-
hex warrior
I'll
feature.
read the shit when I get up, but no, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's
Alright,
the
I'm about
hex
to check.
warrior feature,
Yeah.
which is like specific to hex blades, and that's only after a long rest.
Yeah. So
that's only after.
I thought it was just when I
that is
tuned.
true.
I'll do that on the short, on the next long rest.
Yeah, that's fine. You later gain since every packed up and you conjure with that feat. Oh, no. So
Yeah, right. So,
yeah. So
yeah.
it's your action to do it, and then you can just do it to that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I thought that was crazy.
Well, my shit then assumedly will dissolve in my own little room, the boat or whatever, and then you guys will see it tomorrow morning or whatever. But I don't think Tobias is in the hideout no yet.
He's only level 1 werewolf,
Oh.
so yeah, it is long rest. Yeah.
So
not crazy. Okay.
Yeah, what are we doing, Silo boys?
Sorry, I missed. Did we say what time of day it was when we got back?
Like midday afternoon.
Yeah, almost evening-ish.
I mean, our lead is to fight in the arena. Do we try to do that now, or do you want to try to heal up first?
I mean,
I would love to have a long rest first. I have a thing to do.
I mean, I've got some shopping I want to do in city, but that's probably not what you were talking about.
No, it wasn't.
Oh shit! What do I want to do?
Also, just like on the DL, I guess I'll like whisper. Actually, fuck it, no, I'll just message into Nary's head because I have that and I always forget. When I was talking to the cunt at the gate, I was like trying to figure out where they would bring the animals out, and my conclusion is that the stealthiest way to do it would be where they load all the other fucking cargo, which would be at the dock. That could be wrong. Like, if you have a big fucking animal that you're racing out of the city, and you're not just like letting it run free through a gate, like it's probably going to be in a crate or something.
I mean, do you think they're importing animals from sorry, yeah, because I can just talk straight back and because I get telepathy. I mean, are they like importing animals from outside of the realm, or like?
I think that when they export them out from, like, they catch them like they normally do. They don't have to be secret about that process because they just say they're catching them for the arena, right? But then when they get all fucked, they take some of them they keep in the arena and they take some of them to the docks and ship them away and then release them or something.
Gotcha.
It could just be out of a gate. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like the most logical thing to me. Transport by water is like 20 times more cost efficient than transport by land medieval times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's something worth investigating, I guess, at some stage. I also want to go to the library at some stage too. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe we've got our own things to do this afternoon. We just go our separate ways for a while, and I'll see you back at the hideout. Also, what are we doing about this cunt? Where is he? Like, I don't know if we want to bring him back to the hideout yet.
Tobias, so like while these two are having their message walking together, I don't know where, maybe you stopped on the side, who knows, and you just like see these two, like you just kind of continuously Setsulu like pointing at Neri like every like few
I mean, it's like I have to extend my arm. I could be sneaky about it.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like seeing them kind of glance at each other probably, and you're just like standing there like, damn, these two really like looking at each other.
They have Russian each other.
I'm just like thinking of what I'm gonna do probably. So like maybe they knew each other before me, and although their chemistry didn't seem the best, I probably don't second guess it. So they're just like they're connecting, whatever the hell they're doing. Like I'm alright, they're just doing their shit. Like it's fine. Myself, how I'm probably gonna
Third wheeling.
yeah, and how I'm probably gonna try and like run through like the streets at night and get like just like a good understanding of like the city. I was trying to note of like any kind of suspicious activity or anything like that, or like if anyone notices any like animals or big things running through the city at a weird time.
Mhm.
So I'm just like letting you guys do that while I come up with like a plan while you're talking to yourselves.
Are we just kind do we just come back to the gaff?
I don't think quite yet. No.
Yeah, so
Well, I say out loud. Do you want to meet up tomorrow
Intraponic.
morning and take a crappy arena? I mean, you seem interested in this as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably would have been going there anyway. And
They make you fight teams, so
oh, I've never done that.
well, you've done it with us. You did it great. You'll learn.
But anyways, I was thinking I might go run some laps around the city, see if I can see anyone bringing some weird stuff in.
well, cardio is always important. That's what I say. Good.
Yeah, man.
I'll report back to you guys tomorrow if I see
We'll see.
any weird stuff going through the city.
We shall see then.
Cool.
Right. How late evening is it? I feel like I received conflicting reports here of it, whether it's late evening or like early afternoon.
I was saying it was like
Oh, okay.
evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying it was becoming evening. Yeah.
What time does fucking library close?
Great question.
What?
Okay. So so let's go with this. So what does everyone want to do?
I want to
I
go
wanna
to
go to the
a
library.
saddle maker.
Oh my gracious.
Saddlemaker,
It's happening.
library. Saddlemaker.
I am probably like running through the city, walking up buildings, jumping across buildings, and just like exiting building tops while I like see if I can see like cargo or like animals being like.
Did you say excavating?
What did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're digging in a.
No, I didn't mean to say that. Wait, what did I try?
Yeah, maybe exploring.
I have heard do people not say excavate as like
Nice.
it's like just doing some like what's it called?
Skin your nose in some people's.
Yeah, business. Yeah, I want to see what's up.
Look around, and you're just trying to see like what might be going around the city. Okay. Let's start with.
Mine goes quick.
Narrative.
Yeah,
Alex,
it
man, we
really
changed from
does.
phone Discord to computer Discord, so I'll be back in a sec.
Gotcha.
So,
What was the message I sent? I want the military saddle, and I want to add saddlebags, which I think we could just say is the equivalent
I don't
of
remember
pack.
anything.
It's the last message I sent you.
Send this. Goodness.
Back.
Oh, I do see this. I do not remember seeing this. Not gonna lie.
You gave it a thumbs up.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Can't, bro.
Okay, so you begin like leather shops, probably, right?
I would assume in a large city there'd be somewhere that specializes in horse equipment.
Sure, sure. So you begin to look around. It takes a little bit to find, but you find one actually closer to like most of the shops that you guys like, I say middle section of the middle area, but you find one like closer to the wall,
Mhm.
right? As you look around, because I guess you
Yeah,
guys have
yeah.
fully split
But I'll
up.
be back in a second.
You find one shop that you see that seems to be like specializing in like carrying cargo and like horses and like not that they sell horses, but like they can help with
Mhm.
that sort of stuff. Yeah. As you go in, it does seem to be like quite large, and they have these like saddles in the middle on like I don't want to say fake horses, but it's pretty much like what's the thing I'm thinking of? Like you know the not rodeo, the like the you know the like what's it called, the bulls that you
Yeah,
like
like
have to
right.
hold
Yeah,
on
yeah.
to the yeah like the well yeah it's kind of it's but with brand new saddle on it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
For sure.
And then like you know on the side maybe there's like other bags that you could like put on and like all that sort of stuff.
Okay. That's essentially yeah.
As you
Well,
go
I mean, the
in,
thing is, I'd have to get it.
there's
Obviously, that
like
for a
different
horse, I would need to get
variations
it
and
like
everything, but yeah.
remade,
Mhm.
which would be
But yeah, so as you come in, there's like two other people in the shop looking around as well, and you can see in the back there's a
Mhm.
clerk. So
Hey, hello. Hi, I'm looking for a custom saddle.
custom saddle, you say? What are we basing it off of?
So I saw that style you had like in the window, that real nice one, kind of
Yes.
something like that, but for and just I kind of step aside and I show Zakun. For my hand here.
That's a
Yes, it
strange
is
looking dog.
a dog. Well, as you
He
can
can
probably
carry
see
you?
with my rather small stature, yes, he can.
Why, still, even with small stature, doesn't mean that he can carry, but if he's able to do so, good on him. All right. So let me see here. And he like grabs like a tape measure and starts like measuring up Zakun. And you see Zakun like he starts opening his mouth
No,
immediately as the
Zakun,
guy
no.
comes
Let,
near with
let
the
the
tape
let the nice
measure.
man do his business on you.
Your dog really likes to lick, huh?
He's going through a growth spurt.
Ah, yes. That is usually when that happens, huh? Well, let's see here. Starts like measuring Zakun's, you know, like length, width, height, and like starts writing stuff down. That counter is like, okay, interesting, interesting. Just because it is customs, the price will not be the price listed over there. It'll be a little
Mhm.
bit different if that's okay. So obviously, because those are made for horses, I'm gonna make it smaller. But I will see what we can do. Let's see here. So you want the, let me see here, military saddle. And is there anything
If
else
it
you'd
could
like
add
to
some
do?
carrying capacity, well.
Okay, we will see what we can do for that. Right now, just assuming just saddle normally and a saddlebag, that would be normally 24 gold, but it will adjust
Okay,
depending on
that works for me.
Okay, and would it be okay if you come back in, let's
That works.
say, 3 days? Okay, thank you very much. And if you want to split it, it's all up
Let's
to
pay.
you. Okay, I will see you. And what is your name or your
You can
dog's
put
name?
this down under Nary Quickflow.
Okay, I will see you
Cool.
in 3 days. Okay. Who wants to go next?
Well, I don't know if he's back yet. But I can
So I
go.
guess that limits it.
So yeah, pretty much like I'm just trying to not like super sneakily, like, but just be quick and run through the city as it's like night out before bed, so I can like just see if shit's going on. You know, see if there's any caravans or where I might like guards are like going in and like things like around the arena
This district, right?
or just the arena, yes.
Yeah, this one. Okay. Gation, please.
What would you do if he said no?
Then he won't find out anything.
That's true. It's a good point. Did think of that? I did actually. That was like the whole thing.
So you try to look around. It is the evening, so at this time, like the arena is kind of closed down for the day. People are leaving. The area is fairly empty outside of, just some guards. And you're looking around like general other area trying to see like anything else. You don't really notice like any wagons or anything like that, outside of maybe like some but yeah, you don't really notice anything too off or anything like that you're trying to find.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Okay. Let me just write that down. All right, and lastly we have
That's me.
Setsuo. So you want
Yes,
to be going
sir.
to
I
the
certainly
wagons,
do.
correct? Or no?
Yeah, the big one.
Okay. And is there And so as you arrive, there's about just because it's evening, I'll say that there's about an hour left before it closes.
Okay.
Is there and what would you be looking for?
Any shit about the Shadowfell?
Okay.
I'm not like inquiring desk clerk. She asked me what I'm doing. I'll say that I'm just browsing. But yeah, I am seeking out info on the Shadowfell
Okay.
because Mike would not have ever heard of that shit.
Sure. So as you start looking around, can I have you make a as well to see what books you
Certainly can. Once I finish filling up this bottle full of cold water that lives in my fridge. Rightio. And once I own Forge, Andrea, whatever the fuck it's called. Um, Sorry, I had to turn hardware acceleration on, so it has to reload. Downloading world data. Alright, I'm finally in. Apologies. That is what happens when you sit in bed the whole session. Investigation. I have a -1. I rolled a 16. So I rolled a 15.
read. Hell. Like get the opposite is very bloom. The dark
Yeah.
uh, that
Okay.
and sorry, I see. Uh, of that connect to the world. You do find worship rape battlefield.
No. Okay.
Just like much.
Right. And is there any uh, like in the books that I'm reading, is there any brief sort of summary of the Feywild in this world? Because I also wouldn't know terribly much about Wild. Okay.
Like wild. Fawn.
Like nature magic shit.
Nature magic. It's to
Yeah, is there any shit about them? That's probably useful for our current investigation.
no,
We don't think. Yeah, sure.
okay. I don't know why OBS being weird.
I roll a 7, so nodded, but I can come tomorrow and more.
Okay, OBS being weird. Okay. What the heck? I hope that doesn't affect anything. I will check that out later. So you're trying to find, sorry, the set. You don't find, at least in these books that you've pulled, that much about like this like I guess quote unquote sects of the Feywild, just because these books are more supposed to be about, you know, the Shadowfell and dimensions of the Feywilds in these books. It should
Yeah.
be more of a comparison.
Uh-huh.
So
That's alright, I'll come back and
in
look at
these
another
books you
time.
don't find much.
That's alright, I'll come back another time.
Oh,
But it's a good lead that the library has some information, including the sects and stuff like that. That'd probably be good to get background on before we go plunging our heads right in things.
okay. With that, we will conclude each of your evening activities. You all return to wherever you rest, so you guys can get that full long rest.
For sure.
I can attune to fire.
Well, you already attuned. It's just
Yeah, I can do
hex,
the
yeah,
other fuck shit.
the hexy shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would be like, whoa, damn. That's, I don't know that that's what that would do. And my longsword would like fuck off. I think it would disappear.
With that, let's see. Do I want to?
I want to make Zakun iced cold.
I would say, Neri, look at this shit. My sword came. Well, swords, my 2 swords, they came sword.
Is that the sword you just got?
Yeah, but like it's the blade. I was like, well, back it looks the same as my longsword's blade.
Dude, it's sick as hell.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the fuck the deal is though. So
Hey, can I, just out of curiosity, can I try to like reach out and touch this?
As you like reach out and like it's like maybe a centimeter away, you start to feel pricks on your fingers.
I wouldn't pursue that any further.
why are you trying to touch my sword, Neri? What the fuck?
No, looks cool.
It's sharp, bro. It's a sword.
It's a good lesson to learn.
I guess.
With that.
With that lot of it.
Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead, everyone can long rest. Oh yeah, this is the wrong Zakun as well. Let's get the new Zakun in here, huh? Let me see here. Yeah, trying to think what I want you guys what I want to do. But yeah, as you guys warning, what will you all be doing?
I mean, I assume we made plans yesterday to go to Arena.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I always get craft add this item to inventory that I've had for ages. The necklace the pirates gave us. It lets me cast fucking speak of the dead basically, but only one question at a time. So I could have done it on that like weird Feywild die.
Ah. Well, we'll get it next time, I guess.
No. Wait, how long the can't be dead for?
I think it's normal speak with dead. It's like
Yeah,
pretty
it works.
long.
It functions just like Speak with Dead.
I just need to what the language is like. That was my understand the language. Look, interrogate. Thoughts on going and interrogating that big pile of giant bones down in the fucking rat area. That'd be cool.
Okay.
You know the big ribs?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like we could go ask Chet some questions.
Oh Jesus! I think it has to have a mouth to speak with.
I don't, bro. That's
Oh,
mentioned.
fair. Yeah, shit, that's true.
Uh oh. Exposition time. Lore dump.
As if there wasn't that.
Wait,
already.
what? He didn't speak its language though.
You understand it by default,
Oh.
but I can only ask one question at a time.
Okay, yes. What do you pick for the question?
Well, it's like 5 charges, so I can
Yeah.
do one question at a time, and I think they recharge too.
Oh, nice.
Once you ask it a question, once the corpse has been asked 5 questions, can't ask it any more 10 more days. So.
Mm.
Okay.
That is a good point. What do we ask her? Ask her, what are you? Good question.
Probably a good place to start. Yeah.
What else? How'd you die? Could be a good one.
Mm-hmm. Ask it like maybe some history of the. Well, I don't know. How the fuck did a boat get on here?
I'm not sure it would know that. It seems a bit older than the boat.
There.
Yeah, where'd you come from, maybe?
Where did you get? I won't continue. I guess. Yeah. What's the first thing you want to ask?
What are you?
Yeah, I'd probably start there. We can kind of go from there.
Access to the hole through our hideout.
Yep.
Alright, well, I go down there then. Is there any plants down there that I need to squish?
So like to get to the like where the bones are, right? 3 paths. Left path is the dead end. Middle path is where you guys fought rats, and then on the right where you guys saw the bones, but there was like that little cave in, and you guys had to like dig a hole to it to get to that bone area. If that helps.
Yep. I go down the.
An area I'm guessing you're going with him.
Yeah, just because I guess.
What's the amulet called again? Like the
Dead man's tongue, I think.
dead man
Uh-huh.
tongue. Okay, so as you like begin to squeeze through there, and you make it the rib cage is. You just see this giant. I never found a good map for, but yeah.
I go up to the giant rib cage and I say, explain what you are in detail, please.
Interrogate if the creature is to speak only to the extent of its intelligence. Okay. Speak with dead. Once 5 questions with probably. Okay. Pending, you can touch a corpse. Okay.
Let's hope this thing's not like an elder evil and we just awakened it.
You don't bring we into this.
You're fucking the in here, mate. History books will lump in together.
Sorry, I'm just like trying to look so quick.
Yeah.
Good. It's a very like
See what I want
weird,
to answer.
obscure, unexpected thing to do. So I don't blame
I know
Pelicans
a
on
little
up.
bit, but I still want to like double check some stuff before I say it. That's the main thing.
Hmm.
You speak with dead. You blah blah blah. The corpse dead. Yeah. The spell fails. The corpse. If the corpse was the target of the spell, this okay. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what new life. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. The corpse offers a truthful answer if you're hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. So it doesn't return the creature's soul. Okay. Such a with this people still cannot be. Okay. So as you begin to try and ask it this question, you like touch the rib cage, I guess. And what are you? You said what are you, right?
I asked it to describe in detail what it is.
What's it?
Con.
Oh god.
Okay. You begin to feel the ground beneath you shake once again, as you had felt quite a time ago. But you don't necessarily hear an answer come back in.
That's not helpful.
Right, if I'm understanding this correctly. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. The fuck? Okay.
Still there, Kava?
I don't hear any.
Same.
Sorry, I've been for a long time. Just eating my pizza because it was mushy. I don't. I think I have to. They are obligated to talk. I think they have to be truthful. The only way that I'm not getting answers if they're still alive.
I mean, all you see are you would be the head.
You don't. No, the creature doesn't have a mouth. It can talk through the amulet. The creature normally cannot like beast.
Or does have, and we're nowhere near it.
Yeah, it doesn't need to have the whole core thing. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be dead in the description of Speak with Dead. My bad. So like this thing might not have a mouth. We go digging and find out. Seems like a lot of work.
Yes.
With rumbling, it's fucking probably a business. I don't know. I would rumble but not respond. Worrying.
I mean, you want to get up here? Are we worried about the cave-in?
Yeah, let's fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon head in the arena. Do you think that's the one, or is it like model?
I have no idea if those two. Yeah. You say this, dude. Fuck.
It was made out of metal.
Keep coming back to that.
Yeah.
I think it was made out of metal, but I mean, it's a dragon, so dragon like metally.
Mm-hmm.
I would do something like a lizard, where like sort of dragons. Plus, I told us a bunch of stuff about it. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. All right, we leave, and yeah,
Probably go. We're gonna go.
in the arena tomorrow. I'll look and see if that's real or not.
Okay. As you guys,
I want to say something, but it'd be like I wasn't gonna know did that.
the arena, you meet meet up with Tobias waiting for you guys at the gates.
Mhm.
Just because, and there might be a couple things, I'm going.
That's right.